Hello everyone, welcome to Ace Gaming. Yeah, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I just had this like huge hornet, like maybe 4 or 5 centimeters big, fly in the living room and my cats were going crazy for it. So I was afraid that if they actually hunt it down that they might get stung like crazy, so yeah, I got a little bit scared for them. I see you were all... Skullkid said love cats, Richard says no problem, and Alex says Kitty demands human to help her. Yeah, I think they didn't want my help, I just wanted to help them because I was afraid something might happen to them. Alright, let's get into hardcore. How are you all doing? Richard says hey there. Hey Richard. Sorry that I let you guys, kept you waiting for a little bit. Alright, here we are. And Richard says it's okay. Alex says, hope everybody had a good Monday. You guys are always so nice and friendly with each other too, I love it. Oh, look at all these people. Look at all these people. I had a weird Monday, but I'm glad it's over. It's game time now. Can you guys see my level? I think my camera thing is a little bit too big. Should be better like this. Alright, I have no idea. I think I just have to head to the Nessus and then to Darkshore, right? Like, that's where we left off. I could see if I can do some tailoring, maybe? Not much tailoring. Richard says we can see your level now. Perfect. Thank you, Richard. Is the sound okay for you guys as well? I just saw F's pop up in the guild chat and I just logged in, so I have no clue who actually died. Sounds okay. Thank you, Alex. Cool Froggy died. Oh. Alright, let's head to the Nessus. F for the hero who has fallen, says Alex. Was he 60? I'm not sure which level he was, to be honest. I'm too much chilling around at low levels at the moment to know which level people actually are. I don't see it, like, as some people obviously I know, like, that have been 60 for a while and stuff, but yeah, a lot of people I don't know which level they are. Or were. It's getting excited. I thought I was level 12, but I'm already level 13. So that's pretty nice. We can, if I can make enough stuff for the wand, I can already use the greater magic wand. I should probably invest oh yeah, I forgot to invest something in my wand skill. So now I have 20% increased wand damage. I'm so glad I took the minutes at the start to like catch that like wasps. Not sure how you pronounce it in English. Because like one of the cats is as agile that she could easily catch that wasp. But yeah, she's also the crazy one that doesn't have any sense of danger. So I was just like, yeah, if she gets stung by that wasp, she might swell up like crazy. Or swell up. Oh, a hunter. Wasp, yeah, it's okay. How much silver do I have? 32. Not too bad. And I can also sell some stuff. I should do some cooking too. Just sorting my inventory a tiny bit, what I can sell, what I have to keep. Sprouted pond can be really nice as well. This should go into the bank. This is something for selling. More stuff for selling. So much stuff that I can sell. Alright, back in the Nessus. It's so useful to have the Heartstone in Stormwind because of the Dragon Slayer buff that drops there. But I'm also kind of thinking that it's also nice to just have the Heartstone here, seeing that I want to do a lot of Night Elf rep quests. So there might just be certain times where I have it in Stormwind and I'll have the rest of the time in the Nessus. I'm gonna check the tailor to see if I can learn a new recipe soon at just 1 level. No Sleep Stories is here. Hey Ace. Hey No Sleep Stories. How are you doing? How was your Monday? So far everyone was a little bit bummed that it was Monday today, but glad that it was over.
Hello.
What do I get at 60, huh? Green linen bracers. 70 gets interesting, but the green linen bracers, I just need to make green items, not green called items, but like this one, it's a green item. So I'm just gonna create some more linen robes for right now. I'm gonna disenchant them. No Sleep Story says, doing good, thanks. Work, got a bit of cleaning done, playing a new game. Oh nice, what type of game are you playing? So you had a productive day. That sounds great. No Sleep Story says, yeah, I hope your day is going well. I had a weird day today, but I'm glad it's over. And now I can just play a little bit. Hopefully tomorrow will be nicer. Alright guys, I can sell some things here too. This was a quest item. Wanted to sell these all. Gonna do some cooking now. I think this is gonna be for my quest items, yeah. Alright. I should also be able to level up my enchanting with like the ingredients that I have. I have some at the bank too.
Good luck, friend.
So, might check that out. Because then, I'm not sure until which level you can level up enchanting with disenchanting items, you know? That's like my only concern right now.
I am listening.
Because I remember at some level you don't level it up like that anymore. So I need 70. I have 30, so I need 40 more. Let's first do the cooking. Can get 10 mild spices maybe. And then I can also learn the recipe that I have at the bank for the spider kebab. The good thing with the spider kebab is you don't have to have other ingredients like the mild spices, you just need the spider meat. So I'll be able to make 7 of them. It's also gonna be really nice to have some buff food. Alex says, make the food to get food buffs. Yum, yum, yum. Exactly. You just need fire and spider meat. That's how it is. No matter what type of fire, just something. I love seeing the guards here ride around on their cat mounts. It's so cool, and each time I have to run around here, I always get inspired. So glad I decided to do the mountain skip to come here. I also love the dwarven hair animations while running. They look really nice too. Alex says, did you have a food buff IL Ace? I did not have proper dinner. I forgot. I did have like a bigger lunch though later on, so I wasn't so hungry yet.
Tyrande has no idea how to lead our people. Speak quickly, young one. I have urgent matters to attend.
I had hoped maybe one of them would be a green item. That would have been cool. But we're gonna get some greens as well in Darkshore. So I can enchant them there. That should speed up the process. I also thought about how I want to approach Darkshore. So that I get my skills for tailoring and enchanting up as soon as possible. Talking about that, I should pass by the bank. Nurse says, what, nurse? Hello. How are you doing today? Do any of you by chance know right now out of your mind without having to search it up if until what level you can level up your enchanting with disenchanting items? Nurse says, well, thank you. You're welcome, nurse.
I am honored.
Got so many healing potions. Right, the spider kebab I can learn. Yeah, that's what I mean. Look at this. 25 and 9. So that's already like... I probably won't level us up all of it, but that would level me up quite a bit. Tim says, hello there. Hey Tim, how are you doing today? Let's do this. Gonna enchant this bracer a lot. To level up my enchanting a little bit. Might be a bad idea if it stops at a certain level that you can't level it up with disenchanting anymore, but I just feel like getting the numbers up there right now, you know? Feels better if this shows maybe something like 50 instead of just 20 or 30. So yeah, that's one way that you can level up your enchanting. Just re-enchant the same item over and over again, but it's obviously a more costly way. Tim says, cannot complain. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm glad that you can't complain. Have you had a good Monday? Good start in the week, if you have like a normal working week. It's so sad. Like usually when I train enchanting, I'm not self-found, so I just go around to like the starting zones and then I just like give these like minor help enchants to like low level characters and they're always super happy about it. But it's a pity that as self-found I can't do that, you know, that I can't because it's considered a trait if you get an enchant and I can't trade as a self-found character. Or if you give an enchant also trade. Alright, 40, that looks already better. I wonder how long this will stay red. This is amazing right now. Hmm. 43 already. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the minor deflect one because that uses 2 resources instead of just one like the minor health one. Looks like I can get it to 50 and it's still gonna be red. So that would make it way faster to get it up for my magic one, my greater one. Alright. Alex says, look at that skill go. I know, right? It feels so good. It feels like I'm achieving something on my little cell phone priest. $50 and it's still red. Let's use it all. I'm gonna do that here at the bank, although it's a little bit boring to just stand here and do it instead of like waiting somewhere because I don't want to carry the stuff with me with my small bags. Okay, so my plan was basically to go to the north. There's this little like ruin north of Aberdeen. That's like a level, like you can do some quests there and that's a quest chain. On one hand that drops the mobs there drop linen cloth, which I could use to get the enchanting up more. And on the other hand that quest line gives you a wand that is better than the lesser magic wand. So I can then use that wand to farm a little bit for my tailoring. That's gonna be my first order of business, so to say. And then yeah, afterwards I'm just gonna try today to get my greater magic wand before I start the proper questing besides that. So, putting this back here.
Farewell.
And then I can learn this one. And then we're good to go. Oh nice, now I can buff level 20s and I see their health go up. Alex says the one planning is real. Yeah, it definitely is, Alex. Alright, I can show you the one plan. So we're gonna fly here, right? Then we're gonna go to we're gonna get the quest here in the north. Bashal'Aran. We're gonna go here to Bashal'Aran, do 2 quests here. Then it will send us down here. We're gonna do the quest here as well, the follow-up. Hand it back in, that will give us the wand, and during that we're probably gonna collect some linen cloth. And then afterwards we're gonna go get the furbolg quest that sends us like around here in a little furbolg camp. They drop wool cloth, so we can get our first wool cloth and maybe even make some wool cloth bags down the line, which could be cool because that would be 8 slot bags. And hopefully also get the tailoring and the disenchanting up. And I was also thinking it could also be useful before I drop tailoring to maybe farm a little bit more wool cloth and craft myself some gear before I switch professions. But I'm not sure about that yet. What do you think? Should I keep it a little longer to make myself gear, or should I directly switch to herbalism and such so that I don't have to level it up later on? It is a nice feeling having, like, at least maybe one of the thoughts I had was like having tailoring for gear until I can run dungeons. So kind of like preparing for dead mines and wailing caverns, and then as soon as I can run dungeons, I can get blues from dungeons. So then it should be kind of balanced. Alex says, what do you want to get after tailoring? I'm thinking of herbalism and alchemy until kind of level 48ish, and then switching to herbalism and skinning, and then like just leveling up my skinning a lot. Because then I could do the Yeti farm easier for my rep. Alex says you can keep it to make some gear. Yeah, that's also what I thought, you know, at least until I run dungeons, it would make sense. So usually I pick up all the quests here when I get here, but because of my wand planning, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna stick to the ones that I need for now. Also because some give you quest items, so that would take up inventory space again. There are some quests though that make sense of already getting because I have to kill some stuff. Like the Strider quest, but this, oh, that's actually not true because the Strider meat I can also get without having the quest.
How may I help? Farewell. Ishnuala. Good luck, friend.
This one is a quest that actually reminds me of another quest. We can come here either way. So yeah, this quest here, Highborn Relic, that sends us to the part where we have to go either way to get that like other wand from the quest reward. I think this is the first wand that you can get from a quest reward that we're going for now. So if you don't want to do enchanting and you want to go self-found, you can come here at like level, probably already at level 11 if you're careful, and do that quest line to get a wand. It's not as good as the Greater Magic wand, but it's also not bad. Because it's very rare, like there are also wands that can drop, but it's very rare that you would get a wand drop as self-found. If you're not self-found, you can just buy the Greater Magic wand at level 13 from the auction house. I love being able to just shield myself and ignore the mobs that I don't want to fight at the moment. Okay, never mind. That moment he just like slaps me and I get forced on the ground. The guildies are raiding again. I feel like each time I play they're raiding. Alright, this is where we're going. Bashal'Aran. Oh nice, there's a chest there. Alex says, shield and no cares in the world, exactly. I am hoping for a swiftness potion recipe. No, but I got a green recipe, which doesn't do anything for me. That's a pity. What are you guildies raiding? Lucifron. It should be Molten Core, isn't it? If I'm not confusing names right now. Alright. If I remember correctly, these guys drop linen cloth. I hope so. But they're humanoids, so they should. Yeah, you can see how much less damage my wand does now. I'm gonna use some more Mind Blasts in between. Not way better though. Alex says, ah okay, good old MC. Yeah. I like MC, it's a nice raid. I'm not gonna kill these guys because if people need them for their quests, it's so annoying if they're... Who's buffing me? Nice. It's so annoying if they're already dead and someone killed them, although they don't need it for the quest. I should get probably like more than one again. It's going so slow. Here we go. 2 at a time. Yeah, you can definitely come here at level 10, maybe even. Enzo says, hey Ace. Hey Enzo, how are you doing? Oh, what was in there? Is that one of you guys? I'm gonna play WoW right now. That sounds nice. Enjoy it. Who is this? Is this one of you? I don't want to get boosted. All right. It's just like, I know. I'm like, trying to not get boosted. I know. Just wanted to quickly be there and say hi, maybe. Ah, that skill's still on cooldown. So many people here. But they also respawn quickly, so that's fine. Oh, there we got a third one. A little bit low mana right now. I'm not worried right now because I also have my Desperate Prayer and stuff, so it's very relaxed. But other people get worried, it seems. Six out of 8 earrings. Alright, a little bit of wanding to get some mana back. And just one more earring. Come on, little spirit. I like this blue light and dust Biernase, that's a German. Or at least he has a German name. Okay. Now we gotta kill the big guys that before I didn't want to kill. Oh nice, another chest just spawned. Oh, it's gone. I might just try to layer. Maybe I'm lucky on another layer, because right now they all seem to be dead. So maybe we get an emptier layer. Oh, ulti invites. Gonna go back here just in case when I'm layering that there might be a little bit of mobs around, you know. I'm just gonna kill some while I'm trying to layer so I get some XP at least. Or linen cloth. Did I get? Yeah, I'm getting linen cloth. This is great. Oh, I got another green too. Look at this, a hunting bow. I should get an add-on again that shows me when, like, which layer I'm on, because right now it doesn't show it. And another green. Maybe I'll also get some greens for myself. That would be cool. That I can use, you know. Ooh, there's one guy up. Let's quickly get him. Oh, come on, just die. Alright, he's running away. Alright, if I'm lucky, this guy already has it. If not, it doesn't matter, because I still need more linen cloth. So either way is fine for me right now. But I still didn't change layer, like this is the same dwarves from before. Oh wow, I got it. Nice. And this gives us a... Oh, this one is worse? Wait, I remembered that it was better than the lesser magic one. That's crazy. Okay, then my whole plan was a waste. But if you don't want to get a lesser magic wand, still the first one that you can get quest-wise. That should at least be true. Okay, then I'm gonna get the quest for the furbolg camp now. I think it starts with bears? Not sure right now. So back to the village. also need my, what's it called again? Inner fire. Alex says, oh no, what's plan B? Well, that one was just partially like, so I do a little bit more damage while I get linen cloth. But if I don't do, like, if my current one does more damage, that's fine too, you know, so I'll just fight with my normal one that I have right now. So the plan is just going here to the furbolgs, doing the quest related to it, maybe picking up the other quest too, and then seeing what I feel in the mood to doing besides this quest, and just farming them until I get enough wool cloth. So yeah, the plan basically didn't change much, Alex. Just that I thought I would have a better wand.
Greetings. Farewell.
Okay. This quest maybe for later.
How may I help? Good luck, friend.
Okay, I'm getting all the quests now. It might be a stupid idea because of the inventory, but it is what it is. Oh, I've also forgot to put these in my bank.
How are you? Be good.
Wait. Oh, it also gives the Nessus rep from the Dwarf.
See you soon.
Hello.
Hello there. How are ya? Don't think I need a rough stone for anything. Okay, I should be able to make 2 more of the tailored ropes. So I think this guy sells the trade stuff, yeah. Oh, actually 3 more. Oh no, 2 more, never mind. Okay, disenchanting the ropes now, and then I can head towards the south of Aberdeen.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I'm also gonna make the spider kebab. Okay. On the self-help character, as I said, I want to learn fishing at some point, so I'm probably going to do that with the fishing quests here. Which quest is this? The Strider Living. I can get it later on.
How may I help?
Red crystal. Cave mushrooms.
What brings you here?
Bus box I'm gonna skip. I don't like that quest and it's Gnomagon rep, so that's an easy no for me.
Goddess, bless
This one is important, it unlocks a whole quest line. And this quest gives Ironforge rep, so I wouldn't need it for my rep grind. Oh god. Oh, here we go. But it's a quest that you can get some XP while learning fishing, so I'm gonna do it. Just getting some shiny baubles so I can have some increased fishing skill And I'm trying to fish. Oh yeah, I also need this quest for Love Eternal, where you have to kill Anaya, the ghost, in Bashal'Aran, I think it's called. Do you guys have a favorite quest in like Darkshore, or a favorite area in this area?
I am honored. Alone light your path.
I think my favorite quests are kind of the ones here to the south, where you do like the escort quest of the guy that falls asleep, and you know, I combine it with like these quests, and because it's such a zone that takes so long, it feels so good when you get to like the final quest of the zone. I think that's why I like them so much. Why do I not need the crab stuff? Oh, that's for the bus box. Jeremy says Darkshore is not my favorite area. And Alex likes the tower portion. So here, this one, the Tower of Alterax. And the seashore with the Nagas. Yeah, that one's cool too. Oh no. Level 42 Gildy died an older man. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's go. Get this sea creature. Kawaii says boo. Yeah, that's sad. Should pull them out a bit more. Yeah. This is why. Oh great, 2 murlocs. I like being able to heal. Alex says, oh no, F, was it a guild group in Uldaman? I'm not sure if it was. No, it wasn't. Like, check this out. We have here, Raven has been slain by Stonebolt, Geomans and Uldaman. They were 42. And then afterwards we got some more Uldaman devs that weren't guildies. Where is it? Morgruit has been slain by Stonebolt, Brawler and Uldaman. They were 48. That wasn't a guildie. Kozero has been slain by Stonebolt, Brawler and Uldaman. Not a guildie either. Yeah, so 3 people died in Uldaman. Three out of 5 dead. That's pretty hard. I got so many quests. I love this feeling about this zone. Jeremy says Uldaman is a scary dungeon. That's for sure. You've really got to be careful and well coordinated with your group. Uldaman is one of the places, it's kind of like Nomagon. You really have to communicate strategies there, you know. That makes such a big difference. And you have to have a tank that knows the place. Because if not, it gets really sketchy really quickly. Alright. So I'm getting the Thistle Bear and then we're going to the camp here. And we're gonna hand that back in because then we're gonna get a kill quest for them either way. And I need that. Nice, there we go. Here's the bear. Tamed. That's how you do it, you know, for all the hunters to learn from a priest. You just click one button and it's tamed. Just gotta be connected with nature. Kawai says big seafood. I think I'm gonna close the questy thing here on the side. Takes up so much space. And a little mind blast while you run away. No wool cloth. Alright, let's hand this in. Should I maybe make my Hearthstone in Aberdeen? It's still just a flight away to Darkshore, but it's also right where the boat leaves. So that could be useful. Alex says, of course, priests know how to connect with nature. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, especially if you quest in the Night Elf region, you know. It's just a logical consequence. These hunters, they have no clue. It's a nice big moon in the distance.
I am honored.
Watch the shore, continue, complete quest, and accept. So this now sends us out into the sea, basically. Here, to pick up some sea remains inside the sea. So I'm gonna maybe do that now because I'm gonna run towards the south. And then that unlocks more quests where you can pick up sea bones in this region. So it's useful to get that done relatively early. Same with this one, because this then sends you to kill bears. So it's something I can do on the side too while doing other quests. Oh nice! Level 14. Ooh, guys, just 4 bars in my reputation left in friendly. This has been going really good.
Ishnuala. Go in peace. Good luck, friend.
Jeremy says, "Grats." Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. I'm thinking, should I level up my skills right now before I continue? It would be useful for farming. What do you need to get the mount? Too much. Like, you can't get all the rep just by questing, basically. Like, you're still missing a lot, so you gotta do some rune cloth farms later on to hand in rune cloth for reputation. But you can get quite a lot. Like, you can get probably halfway into Honored comfortably. Or not... Yeah, halfway into Honored comfortably with questing and a little bit of rep farming, I would say. Alex says a lot more, I assume, huh? I think it's... Last time I played and I did that and I got to 60, that was on the priest that died. That priest was even called Ace Cat Rider because I wanted to get the mount, and Ace, the name was taken from my druid at the time. I calculated it and it would have been around 500 gold in rune cloth that I would have still had to invest if I would have bought it to get the reputation high enough. And that's not including the cost that you then have to spend on the actual mount. So yeah, it's quite the grind for sure. But I feel like it always gives like a little like extra quest. I feel like if I would roll a priest, a dwarf priest that I then don't do that with, and I get to 60 and I survive, I would be so disappointed, you know, because it's just like I just wasted all this reputation and I always wanted to get this mount. So that's why with each single priest that I have, I just do the rep farm and do all the quests just in case it's gonna be that priest that can unlock the mount. Yeah, I can't wait for the better wand. That's gonna be a thing that's gonna like be like a red thread throughout this whole dwarf's playthrough, that I'm always gonna try to farm the dungeons and stuff where I get the next better wand as soon as possible. So should probably, I wonder if like the wand from that mines is better than the greater magic wand. Let's see. Wands. Greater magic wand. 17.5 damage. Let's check. There is one in the dead mines. This one. 22.3. Okay, we're gonna farm dead mines to try to get Cookie's wand. That's gonna be the first dungeon that we're gonna farm. Maybe I'll even heal it at level 16 if I find some guildies that want to run it. At level 17 you get the wand, so it doesn't really make sense for me to like maybe halfway through 16 so that I ding 17 and I could use the wand. That would be cool. Imagine having a wand with that much damage at level 17. I would celebrate that so much. Yeah, when I play a priest, I love getting good wands.
May the stars guide you.
Ooh, look. I can get a green. I can get 5 more armor for my feet, or I can get a green. I think I'm gonna get the green.
Watch over you.
This enchanted. The clam meat I'm gonna keep for cooking. Alex says at level 16 go to dead mines. Wow, adventurous. Only if I have like decent gear. So if I stick to tailoring, I might, but it depends how good the farming goes now. And also the other factor it depends on is it's more important for me to get like the rep with Thanasis than the wand, but it's very close to each other, so I would have to see. Alright. What's my enchanting like? 56. Yeah, I'm gonna go and train my skills for the farming now. We'll make it more fun, because I'm someone that doesn't love to farm things. I know some people really love to farm for a long time, but I'm more like a lazy person in that sense. So I think if I maybe can do a little bit more damage and it goes faster, or I'm a little bit more survivable, it might be a little bit extra fun for me. Yeah, so at level 16 dead mines is only something I do if I'm healing on a priest, because I know priests so well, so that's like a class that I'm comfortable healing at level 16 dead mines with, or healing very low level dungeons in general with. And if I have a group, like I don't want to run a pack dungeon run with people I haven't ran dungeons with before at level 16 as a healer, because like obviously you do heal way less good than if you're level 20, for example, right? So if I know it's a good group and they know the risk of having like a level 16 healer, then I'll do it. If I feel it would be sketchy and it's just pugging, then I'll probably not do it at level 16. Let's see. Is Offspank online? No. Wonder if his character is still called Offspank. Back to the temple. No. It's so much more slow-paced self-found, I feel like. It's a nice thing though, it's very relaxing. Maybe it's also playing priest compared to druid. Oh yeah, I can deposit the herbs at the bank.
Greetings. Go in peace.
Why can I not move the shiny bauble in my inventory around? Was I lagging? I think I'm lagging a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm lagging a lot. Okay, good to know. Good that I first went to town to train my skills, otherwise I would probably have like 2 or 3 mobs on me right now, which would have not been good. But that's also good to know in case in case, like, when I farm, then in case I still might have like lag issues, that I keep that in mind. Yeah, my latency is really high right now for some reason. Eduardo says hi. Hey Eduardo, how are you doing?
Elune be with you.
Cure disease. Renew. Oh, that's really good. Better smite too. Ooh. I got my fear. This is fantastic. Yeah, this was really worth. This was really worth, guys. Got cure disease. Got a better renew. Better smite. And our fear. Perfect. Yeah, that was really worth it. Eduardo says, are you playing hardcore? I'm playing hardcore, Eduardo. This time I'm even playing self-found. On my druid I don't play self-found, but this time I play self-found. So no trading, no auction house, no mail from other players. But I can play with other people, like I can run dungeons with other people and stuff like that. It's just no trading. Mayo says, hey everyone. Hey Mayo, how are you today? Eduardo says, do you play in retail? No, but I find that like new race that they want to bring out that is half troll and half night elf or half elf, I find that really interesting. So I was thinking that when they bring that out, I might give retail a try. And also when they bring out Legion Remix, because I always, like, I once tried retail. I didn't like it too much, but I leveled up in the Legion expansion and it was just so much fun. Like, it was so nice. Like, doing those like order hall quest lines and stuff. So when I heard that they bring out like a Legion remix, I was like, yeah, I want to try that. So those are the two things that probably would get me to retail. Maya says, everything fine, I'm at work right now, night shift. Oh, that's nice that you can watch the stream in the background while at work. Thank you for passing by. What do you think, guys? Should I maybe restart my game? Just because I have the latency issue right now? Might do it well. School's kid says, what level are you now? I've been thinking about playing Hardcore Alliance for the first time ever. I'm level 14 right now on this priest, and my druid is still level 31. Thinking of getting... Do I still have like a pillow here? Getting a pillow so I can sit a little better. Myth says, hey Ace, how is the priest going? Hey Myth, the priest is going really well. I'm trying to get my next better wand now. So we're gonna farm some corrupted furbolgs. And I just got my new skills in the Nessus for level 14, so I feel very powerful now. Skullkid says, that's some hyping. I would be afraid to play. Yeah, I mean, there's always that fear of dying. That's what makes it so exciting. And it says, oh nice. Cuticles, what are you doing? The cats have their 5 minutes. Psychic Scream, finally, exactly. Finally I can fear folks. Oh, I need Striders. This says, I agree, the hardcore experience is all about those near-death moments. And also how they bring you together with other people, you know, because like you play differently in a group with people where people can die, you know, it's like more, makes it more serious. No Strider meat for us. There's another one. Oh yeah, because I leveled up my wand skill, can level up. Oh, and I need to invest. Just gonna let it come back to me. There's the next one. Oof, my smite is so slow. Nice, like this I don't have to run after them. Oh yeah, and I got a new renew. Look how much nicer the heal is now. Fills up like 1/4 of my health at the moment. Oh man. Both the bear and the cat are there. Maya says, 2 days ago I asked if you're interested in going a dungeon together. Do you remember? Anyhow, I created a warrior on your server. Maybe we can check out Deadmines or Wailing Caverns sometime. Yeah, sounds good. Like, right now I'm still a bit too low. But when I get there, I would be useful. Would you want a tank? Maya says, only if you want, of course. So for me, it's like, I'll be completely honest with you all. So for me, it's more like, I do want to, like, mainly, like, the reason I came back to WoW is mainly to play with my guildies. But if it, like, so I always, like, try to, like, get in guild groups with friends. But I'm definitely up to, like, you know, before I pack random people, running a dungeon with some of you would definitely be more fun, you know, so that's, I would say, my stance. Like, I don't have a problem running dungeons with you all, but like my first priority will just be, because I came back to the game to be playing with my guildies, because I'm so low level, like it's usually just a few people that have alts either way at my level range, so if I can get them into a group, I'm just trying to get them into a group whenever I can. But besides that, I'm definitely up for it. Alright, another Strider. We got bear meat, but we... Oh no, we actually got one Strider meat. That's awesome. Ah, and yes, was probably regarding tanking. Yeah, that would be nice. Have a tank. One health left. Mayu says, I know, so I joined the guild already. That was clever, Mayu. Welcome to the guild. Oh nice, our first rabbit bristle bear. Yeah, the cats definitely have their 5 minutes, they're just going crazy. Alright, nice. Let's get some wool cloth, hopefully. Oh no, they're all dead. But they do respawn quickly. Maya says things, of course. They also drop greens sometimes, so I'm hoping for that as well. Because then I could just disenchant them. He resisted my mind blast. I had put my water on my Y, which is usually my button for my fear. So I have to be careful that when I'm trying to drink, I'm not using my fear out of accident. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh no, not the gust of wind. I saw it too late. Was a little bit unattentive there. Oh yeah, this new renew is so good. Wind Talker is a cool name too for them. Yeah, didn't look again. Oh nice, he didn't even pull another one. Yeah, I'm definitely getting tired. I can feel it in my gameplay. Instead of pulling multiple, I'm just pulling one at a time, and then I'm still getting in their gusts of wind. I feel like some people say like, oh, don't play hardcore if you're tired. I feel like that's not really good advice, because like if you have a job and an everyday life, like you're mainly gonna play at night, right? So you're mainly gonna be tired when you play. I feel like it's just like you gotta know that you're tired, you know? It's like if you do sports and you have a little cold, like obviously if you're super sick or super tired, maybe you shouldn't play, but like if you are just like a little bit like with a cold, you can still do sports, but like you kind of gotta be mindful of it and, you know, do it a little bit less intense than maybe you would usually. And it feels more like that with like hardcore and being tired. Like you can still play, you just gotta be mindful that you're tired and play a little bit more carefully. Like kind of like if you're new to the game, you gotta just remind yourself, hey, I'm new to the game, let me take it a little bit more carefully, kind of like that, you know. Oh, this is amazing. They even drop milk. Mm-hmm. Maya says, so you usually play in the nighttime? No, I'm also flexible with my job, so some days it fits me better because of my appointments to like play maybe during like the midday for my time, like so I'm server time basically, so right now it's 10:45 p.m. for me, so sometimes I also play in like the earlier during the day, but I would say usually for most people like it's like bad advice because most people that have like a normal 9-to-5 job can just play at a certain time of day, you know, so it's naturally to be tired. Some more linen cloth. Did we get any wool cloth yet? I don't think so, just linen. They can drop wool though. I got wool from them before, I think. Maybe it's just some of them that are on the higher level side, or maybe I'm confusing it again. It's been a while. When do you usually play, Mayo? And chest would be nice too while we farm here. I'm still having the hope that I might get a swiftness potion recipe. That would be so cool. Okay. Mayu says, well, it depends. So this week I'm in the night shift, so I play in the afternoon. Next week I have another shift. So you're kind of like, not flexible, but like for you it just depends kind of on the work hours then when you can play. Banana, right? Ah, damn. Was a little bit distracted. There's another pathfinder that I need for the quest too. It's so reassuring to have Desperate Prayer as a skill available that like even if you don't have a healing potion or you run out of a healing potion, you can still use it, you know, and have like a backup plan at hand, so to say. Yeah, I should get rid of this water and drink milk instead. This is a little bit ridiculous how long it takes. There we go, this is better. Miss says that's why dwarf and human priests are better than night elf. I would agree, in hardcore they are. It's such a huge skill. Maya says, yeah, pretty much. Next week I work 13:22, so I like to play at night times through this week. Right now I'm doing the night shift, so I will play in the afternoon, weekend always free. That's cool that your weekend is always free. That's a good thing to have. How much linen did I get? Let's go a little bit out of their camp. Oh nice, I can make 11 bolts. I need 3 for each piece of clothing, so I need some more. Miss says they both have desperate prayer. Yeah, exactly. The humans do too, but the priests are better than the humans because the dwarf... Oh yeah, I just saw you also wrote that. And then the dwarf priest is best because they have fear ward. Yeah, that's exactly it. Shiny, our current priest class lead, plays a night elf, which is a very rare thing. Shall we go to do some of the other quests, maybe? Or should I just farm a little bit more for the wand? Not sure right now. Kind of want to get some wool cloth and they don't really drop it, so I'm thinking of going to like a higher level camp and see if I can get some there. Like maybe down here in one of the camps. Would be a little bit more dangerous though. I do have to go and hand in the Onu quest, so I still get the XP either way, so that should be probably one of the first things that I do. This quest I can already pick up.
Farewell.
So yeah, if we look at the map, you can see with Questy, like this area is where we probably go next while killing some bears here along the way. The quest kind of would help me with my enchanting too, because some of them give me greens. This isn't green. This would give us a green, which would be nice. So maybe I can do this one. That would give me another green. When I see these bears here, they remind me of my druid in bear form. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Onu. Oh, I didn't buff myself. I'm such an idiot. Why do I always forget to buff myself? And I'm so good at buffing others. Grove of the Ancients. Da, 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 da. Would you all be interested if I do fishing? Like, or should I do that when I'm not streaming? Like, sometimes I'm just leveling my professions when I'm not streaming, so fishing could be something that I could just maybe level while I'm not streaming. So I feel like that would be pretty boring to watch Wounded. I don't know how you all feel about that, but Myth thinks fishing is okay. Alright, that's good to know. It's ASMR time. I can, if I do ever do like a stream where I'm just gonna be fishing, I'm gonna call it ASMR fishing or something. Oh man, yeah, no, okay, this is getting a little bit too high for me. Not gonna get that wool cloth from the furbolgs there if they're level 18, 19. Miss says the fishing is very chill and relaxing. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'm just gonna run north then while picking these up and killing some bears. Oh no, he resisted. Mayu says, agree, chill and relaxing, go for it. Alright, that sounds good. I'm not gonna do it tonight though. Tonight I don't feel like it, but in general I'll then be streaming it while fishing too. So you get the full soul-found experience with ace fishing. Who knows, maybe we even have some nice drops, you know? Ooh, wait, which level are these? Level 17. 3 levels above me. Could do it though. Oh, they have a chest. Alright, we're gonna go for that camp there. I wanna get that chest. Nice, some strider meat. Where's the chest? It's there. Be careful. Thank you, Myth. I will be careful. I'll pull them out, I promise. I also have my fear now. I mean, they can resist my fear, especially if they're orange. But should be fine. Getting a little bit tenser now. Gonna mark that bear just in case. Don't want to run into him. Oh, look, this one is just 16. 2 levels above us. That's fine. Sorry, I had to mark the others. Miss says now I'm worried. Oh no. I gotta watch out for these bears too. Okay. Level 17 now. Great, he resisted my first 2 skills.
Health warning.
Okay, I didn't want to use my Desperate Prayer too soon, so I don't waste it. And I wanted to use my Desperate Prayer there because it's a bit stronger. Ooh, my first wool cloth. Oh, yeah, that would be cool if that chest has a really nice recipe. They are kind of tough. Do want to get a little bit more mana first. I did get a scroll too. Scroll of stamina. Oh yeah, I have a stamina buff. That doesn't bring much. Okay, they just resist my Mind Blast. I'm just gonna heal instead. Okay, I'm gonna pull him away from his healing wards. Okay, mana regen started again, so I can drop my power word, or what's it called? Shadow word, pain. Myth says Totemic is placing a healing totem. Exactly. Mai says my heart is racing more than your heart. I think that was very close. Yeah, no, my heart wasn't racing there at all. I had my power word, like my Desperate Prayer. I have healing pods. Don't think I would trigger this guy if I go in for it, but I'm just gonna make sure. This is actually a nice camp to farm the wool cloth, and they're quite far from each other. And this is like a really cool like fur holder that they have there for the stuff. Right, I'm gonna pull him a bit more out before he starts running. No, he resisted. Damn, stop resisting me. I get some nice stuff by chance. Oh, guys! I got my first shoulder pads! That is so lucky. That is really cool. That is really nice. As a self-found character. Alright, let's see what's in the chest. First shoulders, first wool drop. Exactly, Myth. Maya says grats. Thank you. Myth says now time for the chest. Alright, guys. Crossing my fingers. Let's see. Earthroot. Hey, Earthroot, at least. That's good too. I need that for a quest. Oh no, never mind. I'm not a druid. I don't need that for a quest. Okay, we got nothing good from that. Nothing that is useful. Damn. That would have been cool though. Maybe we get another nice screen from these guys. The cool thing with the shoulders is, seeing that they're higher level than me, and they just drop level 15 shoulders, so if they drop a green, maybe we have a chance that it would be like a level 15 green or something. That would be really useful. Alex says, yo Myth. This says, I think the camp spawns are named Silver Elite too. Oh really? That would be cool if we can fight an elite. Oh no! Yeah, I should stop using my Mind Blast. They're just resisting it. It's just wasting my skills. Oh, level 18. Oh, even the level 16 resisted it. Miss says, hey Alex. just wanding him down. It's so relaxing. Some more wool cloth. Forgot, is it like 75 that you can start making wool things in general? Five wool cloth already. Oh, there's another Strider. I feel like, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like the higher level Striders, they have a better chance of dropping the Strider meat. Alex says the resist there was scary. Which resist was scary? I feel like you guys get scared a lot more than I do. Which is good, because like I have to keep a cool head. So if I get scared, that's not so good. Gotta stay focused. Pew pew pew. Yeah. At least like with these guys they shouldn't resist that much for my mind blast. Alright, let's take the level 18 out. Kinda wanna try it. 4 levels above. Easy peasy. Alright, then we're going back if you drop your healing ward. Yeah, when he hits me, he definitely hits me hard, but... Yeah, there are so many resists against like higher level mobs. It's always crazy to see, I feel like. Just makes me wonder. Oh look, a dwarf paladin. Just don't want to run into the tigers and stuff. Yeah, I think this camp is a good one to get some wool cloth because... Yeah, good, I have 5. It's not that much yet. But they're like kind of like far apart, so I'm not that worried. Like if I get 2, I would probably die quickly. So with these, it's kind of nice that that's not the case. Yeah, especially if they're like so much higher level, it's even more important to not have them have trigger other guys. And pull them out a little bit from the group instead of going inside. Next one, I'm gonna get that guy there. Ah, another resist. So mean. I'm just getting bananas. 2 hours later, poo poo poo. Yeah. That goes to everyone that wanted me to on one hand play a priest and play Soulfound. because like if I weren't self-found, I would have much more intellect gear and could do like a lot more without having to want. That's also why I like played a druid. Like I didn't really want to play the druid self-found because especially as tank or DPS, you know, you do so bad with bad gear. Like gear makes such a big difference in WoW Classic. I mean at level 60 you literally level up by gear, right? Like you have the final level, but your gear determines how good you actually get. So your gear is basically your level up. So if you are self-found, it like gives you a big disadvantage. Alex says, okay, who gave Ace the idea? Speak up. Oh nice, another bear that I need. Oh damn, sorry guys. Didn't mean to cancel that heal. Mojo says, so the easy part at work is over. I need to do something. I'll be back later. See you and stay safe. Thank you, Mojo. Have a good day at work or night at work. Bye bye. Now that these guys are respawning, maybe the chest respawns. That would be cool. Alright, he's gonna run now, so I don't need a pot. Oh, come on, stop resisting me. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop this wool cloth farm and I'm gonna go back to the lower level mobs that don't resist every second attack of mine. Yeah, an old wisdom, if the mobs respawn, so should the chests. Would be nice if it really works like that, right? Da, 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 da. I know, there's so many resists, and right now the wand is so weak comparatively. Remember, we're still using a wand from level 5. Yeah, I don't know why they resist at the end so much. That's weird, isn't it? Level 14 there. Yeah, when I have more stamina gear and more intellect gear, I usually really like to have like 3, maybe sometimes 4 mobs at a time and have them, you know, at higher level, especially if you get spirit tap and stuff like that, and you can just keep on keeping on with a priest. Like, that's fun. But you do need good gear for that, or sometimes target dummies can be nice as a backup plan, because it is definitely a little bit more risky than just a normal playstyle, so to say. Pew pew pew. Maybe I'll play the Druid tomorrow a little bit to have a little balance to compare to my Dwarf. No, resist again. You're right, always towards the end they resist for some reason. But it's good to have a wand. So the wand does 11.3 damage and we have 25% increased wand damage. So our wand does basically more like around 15 damage. If we could just use the staff, we would do 7 damage. And we have the bad wand at the moment. Alex says, you talk so relaxed. I like to have 3-4 mobs at a time. That sounds like nightmare to me. It makes it more interesting. I'm someone, I like to put myself in dangerous situations. Like, also with groups, but with groups just if everyone's up for it, obviously. Like, 2 or 3 manning things and stuff. But, myself, I do like to sometimes play a bit reckless, but not when I'm so tired, like now. I mean, on one hand I say that, and then on the other hand I'm just here fighting mobs that are 3-4 levels higher than me. I mean, despair not, but I don't need despair, so need that there. Leave me alone. Oh, that's the downside of being a priest with like the bubble. You forget that when your bubble wears off they slow you. There we go. Now we can get the mobs that we actually need. Another resist. This is crazy. Alex says, oh, it's interesting. It is. Oh, another strider meat. Another old saying, if they don't resist, they persist. Oh, we got the recipe for crab claw. Oh, why is my decurse thingy down here? Oh, guys, that's also another thing why I have to kill some striders. Because I do need a lot of light feathers later on. For my feather fall and my water walking, I like to do that very much, so I do need a lot of light feathers, so that's good that they drop too. Where's that recipe that I got? Oh, it's 85. Okay, that gotta go to the bank first. William says, evening, how's leveling going tonight? Leveling is going well. I've been just getting my first wool cloth, which is really nice. How are you doing tonight, William? Oh, McPlease here too. The light feathers on my realm are so expensive. Oh yeah, I hear they're not too expensive. I think like a lot of low levels maybe farm them to get a little bit of silver. How much is it? Like on my last scan it was 2 silver 52. So yeah. But if they are super expensive on your realm, that would be an easy way then to make gold. You can just go to starting zones with your higher chars and farm some feathers. This guy could be dangerous. Like, I like fighting higher levels mobs, but like that level 18 cat there, like, I don't like fighting cats as a caster. They're annoying. It's like rogues. They can fuck you up. William says, evening is going good. Multitasking your stream and horror film on the TV. Oh wow, that is some multitasking. It would make it less horrific for me if I would watch a stream on the side, but maybe that's a good thing. McFlee says, yeah, hi Ace, I just dropped in and you're right, I gotta go farm harpies. Yeah, that's like a nice way to make some gold, especially if like these like lower level items like that's why I like sometimes the grave moss or the swift thistle are quite fast to farm too at early levels. Oh no, he resisted my Shadow Word Pain with my last mana that I had. William says, not sure what's scarier, the thought of killing harpies in hardcore or the movie. I might even complete the bear quest. There are so many bears around right now, huh? Shadow Word Resist. I feel like it's like, I don't know who of you plays Baldur's Gate 3, but it's like Shadowheart and Baldur's Gate 3. Like, she has like cantrips that kind of like never hit. Like, they always miss for some reason. I don't know if that's just my luck, but like, her cantrips are just terrible. The Ravies is so annoying, like this is one of the most annoying things. You can also get it away, like as a priest I can just use the skill, the cure disease. But if you're a dwarf you can get it away with stone form too. Because it does health regeneration reduced by 50% strength and agility reduced by 4. So 50% less health regen can be super annoying. I dislike it at least. Twilight Shore and another bear. John says hello. Hello John, how are you? Alex says at William, movies are movies, hardcore is real, hardcore is scarier. And Alex says I play Baldur's Gate 3, I know what you mean, Miss Shadowheart. Basically, yeah, that's a good one, a good wordplay. Isn't this awesome? Like, I didn't have inventory problems yet. I mean, now I'm at 0 inventory, but like, so far it's been going super good with my inventory. Alright, I was and they just resisted again, so I decided to drink a health pot. Alex says, what's your favorite of the main Baldur's Gate 3 characters? I guess you've played quite a bunch. I did play quite a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I really hated Shadowheart at first, to be honest, but then I really grown fond of her, like by playing the game multiple times. So at first I really liked oh toll. Do we even have a respawn there? I'm not doing too good health and mana wise. I'm just gonna run away. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Shadowheart was more like someone that grew on me, but at first I really liked Gale, but I really dislike how Gale can become towards the end. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah. William says, actually never played Baldur's Gate 3, really thought to give it a go, but my backlog of game is huge and I just end up playing WoW. Alex says it's Astarion. Do I look a lot like Astarion? Yeah, like, you should definitely give Baldur's Gate 3 a go, William. It's such a good game. Yeah, Alex says too. It's such an amazing game. Big and long game, but so nice. Do it. Play it when you have time. Yeah, it's definitely something you don't want to miss out on. Oh, I got the better healing potions as well. That's so good. Gotta buff myself too. Alex says the wordplay was there, I had to ace. I get it. It was a good one. Ah, again. Just gets boring. So I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna go up, killing some bears. I'm gonna get that. Maybe I'm gonna do the ghosts. I'm not sure about that yet. But that would usually be my route. All of them. Oh. What's going on with them? Am I so low level? Alex says, I love Carla, Gale is Terran. They're all great characters overall. I really like Gale because I usually play like the nice characters, you know? So, or like play a character that I like role play as being a nice character, kind-hearted character. And Gale is just like the only one that you meet together with Carla that is actually friendly. Like Carla is a little bit crazy when you meet her. But Gale is actually a really friendly person ever since from the start, I feel like. Vim says, yeah, I hear a lot of good things about it. Haven't even played the previous ones, even though it's a game I should love. I haven't played the previous ones either, but it's still like, you don't need to play the previous ones to enjoy that game. It's really good. Alex says, you won't miss out if you don't play the first two, but Baldur's Gate 3 is good on its own. William says, PoE on couch with Stream Deck, it's a lot of fun for lazy evening gaming. Alex says, you know Ace, there's a hardcore challenge for Baldur's Gate 3 too. Which one do you mean? That like, do you mean the honor mode? I did honor mode already. Or do you mean like, I was thinking of maybe doing a no death like that, or that like whoever dies has to stay dead. Kind of like if Shadowheart dies, Shadowheart has to stay dead and can't be revived or something like that, you know? Alex says, not giving you any ideas, just saying. Of course, Alex. Just saying, right? Don't think about a pink elephant. Not that I'm putting the picture in your mind. Just saying. I did try playing Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. It was a little bit weird because for some reason my audio was completely off. And I have like settings like very precise set for gaming actually. So that was really weird and I didn't know how exactly to fix it. I mean, I'm sure I could figure that out though. But yeah, that's just the first, that was just the first impression. And it was a little bit complicated seeing that I'm just like a pretty new streamer overall. Like I started 1 month ago, right? So I feel like I'm still getting used to reading chat out and stuff like that while playing. So I feel like in Baldur's Gate 3 it's kind of like a little different than it is in WoW. In WoW it's just like classic, you do a lot of like this, right? Auto-attacking where you can talk on the side. And I feel like in Baldur's Gate 3 I have to follow the story. So I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, not at all. It's just like something I think I would have to get used to a little bit. Alex says, that's the hardcore mode, you already played it. Yeah, I do have the dice set. No saves and no reloads, it's honor mode, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I played already. I actually played only in honor mode. Like, I didn't complete it every time, but like, I at least try to complete it, and then when you don't complete it, it gives you tactician mode instead. Like you can continue your campaign, but you still just have one save file. So I did that a few times. Wow, we got a rare. Maybe we can get a green. Right, I want to pull him when he's like a little bit further from the others. Okay, never mind. Maybe we can split pull him a bit. Just gonna ignore the other guy. Actually, we might be able to fight both. Okay, now I'm excited to see the loot. Level 16 rare. What can we get from him? I wonder. Myth says, oh my god, this is the Murloc that killed my druid. Oh my god, Myth, I'm so happy I revenged you then. He doesn't have anything? That is such a mean Murloc. Oh no, he does. I was like, yeah, what's going on? Okay, he does. That's some nice leather. Some nice greens. There he is. He's dead. He's revenged. I'm sorry for your druid. Alex says, no, oh, poor druid. And Miss says, oh, that armor would have been nice for my druid. Yeah, that's a nice druid armor piece. Just gonna get disenchanted. Alex says, your druid got flagger murked. Dang. No, Miss sends a crying smiley. Yeah, he sure did. Flagger murked hits really hard. I need another inventory space. I'm never using these, so... An armor crate, guys. William says, I'm going to invent my own hardcore challenge. No talents, no gear better than common, no map, and the UI turned off. Now that's going to mean death before level 2. There are some people that do like naked runs and stuff like that. So, like, I think one of the hardest challenges is a solo self-found warrior with a with like a naked solo self-found warrior is probably the hardest that you could do. That's cool that there's an armor crate in this like sunken ship. Hopefully another green. No. Shoulder pads. Oh, I got 2 shoulder pads now. Lucky with shoulder pads. Nathaniel says, hello Ace, I've been working on the Eastern Kingdom's Dragon Riding Cup while listening to you in the background. Best of luck out there. That's nice. Thank you, Nathaniel. How has the dragon riding been going? It's actually something that I did, because when I tried retail, I played during the dragon flight thing, so I really liked the dragon riding. I always liked, when I grew up, I always liked car racing games. So, car racing games and Tekken were like my favorite games when I grew up. So yeah, the dragon riding kind of reminded me a little bit of car racing games back in the day. Just 4 more bears. Yeah, I can get them while going back to the village. With my bad inventory space. Alright, another forest rider. Maybe I get another light feather. Alex says, did you enjoy the Dragthier and Dragonflight ASE? I did make a Dragthier at first, and I thought it was really cool. Like, I just would have wished that you could have other forms, you know, that like when you're out of Dragthier form, that you're not like an elf-looking person, but that you could be like a dwarf, for example. I mean, if you like the dragons, they can transform into like dwarves or gnomes and stuff, right? Like, I would have liked to be able to customize that. I think then I might have sticked with the Dragthier. But instead I went for a Night Elf Druid. Yeah. And then that's when the Night Elf Druid, I then leveled up in the Legion expansion, and I was just like, I really like this Legion area, and then I had to get out of it. And I think that's like, I heard they're changing that a bit, but I think that's like a crazy thing that there's so much WoW content in retail, but like all the old areas are basically irrelevant as soon as you hit maximum level. And I think that's like, that would be cool if they would change that, like in games like ESO or stuff, or Guild Wars, where like all the areas are relevant. I feel like that's like a really cool thing, because like then people could just like also play in expansions that they really enjoyed or stuff. Alex says they're a pretty race to customize. Yeah, they definitely are. They do look very cool in their dragon form, and like their gliding thing was like super like, you know, it's something that you get used to super fast. Oh, there's the last bear. Perfect. I'm just gonna run with them towards the town. Before I was too lazy to do it, but now I kind of want to get to town. Phew, run. Phew, run. What do you mean by relevant? Are all the zones in Guild Wars or ESO active as opposed to WoW? Yeah. All of them are relevant and active. It's more like you can quest in them as much or do content as much as you can do in the newest zones. So it's more like a true expansion of the game instead of, you know, like I feel like in WoW retail, they add like a new zone, and then the previous zones can mainly be used as starter zones for people that want to level up their new characters. But in like games like ESO and Guild Wars 2, you have like literally all the old zones from like, and those games are over 10 years old too, right? So you have like 10 plus years of zones that are all still relevant, that you can get mounts in, like special mounts, not just like cosmetic mounts, but in Guild Wars, for example, there are zones where you can get like a mount that jumps really high and has like a type of special like mount mechanic like that, or some mounts that fly, or like legendary items that are still like relevant and good and stuff like that, you know? Nathaniel says it has been going pretty well. I love going fast. Just difficult getting the gold rating in advanced version of each, so I take a break every now and then. Oh yeah, I bet. Like that must be a grind of its own, trying to get like the gold rating in all of these races. I remember silver was relatively doable, but I can imagine that gold is pretty hard to do it consistently in all of the races. Another light feather. Ooh, hoo, hoo. They're gonna sit in my bank for a while. Pew, pew, pew. I can ignore the bear. I don't need the bear. The bear doesn't like being ignored. Okay, I got multiple bears now. Yeah, I think the red crystal and Bashal'Aran, where like the ghosts are, is something that I'm gonna do next time. I'm getting a little bit tired right now, and I just saw that I've been playing for 2 hours. So this is like this area and this quest here. So right now I think I'm just gonna hand in the quest that I got. That should bring me at least to level 15. And then I can sell some stuff, organize my inventory a little, and then I might even log out. First gonna go and sell some things because I don't have much space. 0 space to be exact.
Well met.
Oh no, it sold my shoulders. Damn. Auto sold my shoulders. Alright. Bear meat is more for Loch Modan. I don't think I'm gonna do that. And I'm not gonna use it for cooking. Alright.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, nice. Also got a short sword, a green. I didn't realize getting that. Oh yeah, I can also craft some things here and disenchant them. Let's quickly do that.
I've the finest
4
wares in the land.
of the ropes I can do at the moment. Still making ropes for level 5 just so I can disenchant them. Nice, 67.
Safe travels.
Alright, I can't enchant right now. I don't have my copper rod with me. But I'm getting really, really close. Really close to making my greater magic wand.
What brings you here? Goddess, watch over you. Till
This is
next
for the
moment.
Den Mother, which will give me greens too. Actually, greens that I can use. Which is
Illumine
fantastic.
your path. I am honored. Del Nadris.
Ta-dam! Level 15.
Good luck, friend.
I can hand in the Strider meat. I'm gonna not do this quest with the Mind Prospector. It gives Iron Forge rep, and I'm a little bit high on the level side for my rep either way, so I'm gonna skip some quests that are not useful for my rep grind.
Well, a char fell out. Be careful. A char fell out. Be careful.
I guess I can just learn the recipe, right? Why not? Oh no, I can't. I'm too low. Ta-da! Oh, I can get Merc Deep already. Could maybe heal it if I see a group there. Or, like last time, I remember I saw Merc Deep lurking in the water all by himself. If I see that, I can maybe even solo him if it's just Merc Deep and no one else, like no other mobs.
Peace be with you. Illume light your path. Goddess watch over you.
Perfect. Just 2 more bars until I'm, what is it after Friendly Honored already? I think... Should I Heartstone to the Nessus? Should I make my Heartstone here? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep my in at the Nessus for now, and then I can still see next time. But I think for now, this is gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a fun and relaxed time. And yeah, I unfortunately didn't manage to get the wand yet, but I think next time we'll be able to. It's only like maybe 10 levels in enchanting that I need when I have used the items or like the mats that I still have to enchant a little bit. So yeah, next time, hopefully very soon, I'll get my greater magic wand, and then I'm gonna finish some quests here to get some gear for running dead mines, and then soon enough we can run dead mines. So that's basically the plan on the priest. Yeah. And I hope you have a great night or a great day, depending what time it is for you, and maybe see you tomorrow. Bye bye.